Imagine standing at the edge of the known world, the sea roaring below, darkness stretching endlessly across the waves, and then a fire atop a distant tower flickers to life, cutting through the gloom like a sword. That light, ancient and unwavering, is where our story begins. It was 280 BCE on the island of Pharos near Alexandria, Egypt, when the world saw its first true lighthouse, an architectural wonder of the ancient world. Commissioned by Ptolemy II and designed by the brilliant Sostratus of Cnidus, the Lighthouse of Alexandria soared over 100 meters high. By day, it reflected sunlight with polished bronze mirrors. By night, a roaring fire lit the way for lost sailors. This tower was more than stone and flame. It was a symbol of knowledge, safety, and civilization's triumph over chaos. For over a millennium, it stood proud, until earthquakes finally brought it to ruin. But the idea had already set sail. As the Roman Empire expanded, so did its use of lighthouses. From the rocky cliffs of Britannia to the calm harbors of the Mediterranean, towers like the still-standing Tower of Hercules in Spain served as guides and sentinels, symbols of Roman power and precision. For Roman sailors, a glimpse of firelight through storm and spray was the difference between death and salvation. Yet as the empire crumbled and Europe slipped into the Dark Ages, many lighthouses fell into decay. Trade routes faltered, coastal cities dimmed, but the sea was never tamed, and the need for light never vanished. In remote villages and along treacherous shores, fishermen began lighting their own fires on cliffs, in churches, wherever hope could burn through the mist. Then, in the 17th century, the Age of Light returned with force. A new era of maritime ambition demanded stronger beacons. Nowhere was this clearer than off the coast of England, where deadly reefs near Eddystone inspired engineer Henry Winstanley to construct a lighthouse amid the waves. He was so confident in his creation, he vowed to stay inside it during the worst storm. He did, and in 1703, during one of the fiercest tempests in British history, both man and tower were swallowed by the sea. But his sacrifice sparked an age of fearless innovation. Soon, stone towers replaced wood, whale oil replaced firewood, and lighthouses became monuments not only to engineering, but to human courage. The 19th century marked a golden age for lighthouse design. French physicist Augustin Jean Fresnel revolutionized lighting with a lens that magnified beams like never before, casting light across vast oceans. Tower by tower, coastlines transformed. Engineers and inventors poured their brilliance into the craft. Gustave Eiffel himself even lent his skills to lighthouse structures. Yet the true guardians of the light were the keepers, solitary figures who braved isolation, storms, and silence to ensure the beam never faltered. In journals and fading letters, they wrote of loneliness, but also of pride. "I am alone," one keeper wrote in 1886, "but I am never forgotten. My light reaches them." As the 20th century advanced, technology took over. Electric lamps, automated systems, and eventually GPS removed the need for constant human watch. One by one, the keepers left. Many lighthouses dimmed, some crumbled, and others were reborn as museums, homes, or haunted relics of a bygone era. But despite all, many still shine, beaming silently across seas, as they always have. For over 2,000 years, lighthouses have stood as promises carved into rock and flame, promises that in our darkest hours, someone, somewhere, will always light the way.